Hey, what's up guys? Mass here with a brand new Battlefield Bad Company 2 video. And I haven't done a Bad Company 2 video in quite a while, and I want to apologize for that. But to be honest, I just haven't been playing much Bad Company 2. I played Bad Company 2 like 380 hours, and you know, when you play the same maps over and over for that amount of time, it starts to get a little stale. So when Medal of Honor and Call of Duty Black Ops came out, I pretty much stopped playing Bad Company 2, which is why I haven't put out a video in a long time. But now that the new map pack just came out, and now that Vietnam expansion is going to come out in a couple of weeks, you know, I'm definitely going back to Bad Company 2, and I'm going to make a lot more videos for Bad Company 2 because, you know, that's still my favorite shooter game. I have a lot of fun with Bad Company 2, and, you know, now with the new maps, I can't wait to start playing again. Anyway, since the new maps just came out, I decided now would be a good time to do a new Bad Company 2 video and upload it for you guys. So right here I am playing which map is this? Oh, Port Valdez as a defender, and this video covers what I like to do on the second and third bases for this map. And I put out a video a while ago showing what I like to do on the first set of stations as a defender, which is, you know, play as an engineer and, you know, spam AT mines and run around with the Uzi. And if you haven't seen that video already, I guess I can put a link to that video in the description for this video, so you can check out that video if you haven't already. And anyway, right here I'm using the medic class, and I'm using the MG36 with extra ammo and magnum ammo. And the MG36 is my favorite LMG. It has a built-in scope, so you can run with extra ammo, or, you know, the medic upgrade, or whatever you want. You don't have to run with the scope, and I love the scope on this MG36. It's like a red dot sight, but it has like a bit of a zoom, and it's just a very precise and very accurate weapon. So it's great for getting headshots, like I just do right there. Anyway, I don't know if you were paying attention at the start of the match, but I show how to get up on this spot right here, this little ledge. And not a lot of people know how to get up on this spot, but as you can see, this is an excellent spot. Like, from this position, you can just mow down the enemies as they run up this hill. And on the second set of stations, the enemies really have two ways to approach your base. They can either run up and over the hill I'm looking at right here, or they can run along the main road. So, you know, my job when I take up this position right here is just to prevent any enemy from getting, you know, running up and over this hill and getting to the stations that way. So, you know, I'm pretty much just counting on my team to be able to hold the other side of the road. And unfortunately, my teammates aren't able to hold them. The team I was on wasn't very good. I know on the first set of stations, I was pretty much the only person trying to disarm. So, you know, I ended the first set of stations like 8-4 because I died a couple times trying to solo disarm stations, and it just wasn't working. But we do end up getting the win at the end of the video, so kind of a spoiler there. But anyway, I'm using the meta class right here, but really you can use any class you want. I prefer using the meta class when I run up on this position, simply because you can mow down a lot of enemies with the LMG before having to reload, so that's very convenient. But really, you can use whatever class you're most comfortable with. And, you know, the assault class is good because you can supply yourself ammo. I know right here I ran out of ammo, so I just charged in with my pistol. And I ended up picking up a random engineer kit. And he was using a shotgun with a Gustav setup. It seems like every engineer runs with the Gustav, which sucks because I refuse using the Gustav. But this is some huge fail. Just watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 hit markers. It took 4 hit markers with the shotgun to take that guy out. I wasn't sure what that was all about. And I picked up his kit, but then I got Gustav from behind. No surprise there. People just love spamming the Gustav. And that guy was just like camping in a tree spamming the Gustav, so extra new points for him. Anyway, in case you missed it at the beginning of the match, this is how you get up on this low position. You want to run behind your spawn and run up the little hill on the left side where the pipe is, and you can just follow the pipe along the hill. And there are a couple spots where you have to duck to get under the pipe, but as long as you follow the pipe around, you can get up into this position. And at this point, you know, the enemies are able to unfortunately take the second objective. So the bases, you know, have shifted. And at this point, what I wanted to do was just, you know, sit up on this hill and just try to take out a couple of the enemies before eventually getting taken out myself, just to try to lower the enemy ticket count. And now on the third set of stations, what I like to do as a defender is switch back to the engineer class. And I was running with the AT mines again, and I was just trying to drop some mines. But my teammates had already put mines where I usually like to put mines, which is, you know, closer to to my base. So I had to run down along the road farther than I usually do, and I ended up getting taken out by the tank. So what I ended up doing was switching to the RPG setup, and if you notice, I switched to the alt weapon spec for the vehicle spec. And the reason for that was I saw on the minimap that the Bradley hadn't spawned yet. So I wanted to drive the Bradley, and when you drive the Bradley as a defender on this map, you definitely want to make sure you have the alt weapon spec. Because, you know, the alt weapon, when you're driving the Bradley, it gives you like an extra rocket launcher thing, which is excellent, because your number one job, or your number one goal as a Bradley driver on this map as a defender, is to be able to hold down the main road and make sure that no enemy vehicle and no enemy in general can get into your base through this main road. And there are pretty much only two ways you can get into the defender base as an attacker. You can either take this main road, or you can run along by the water. So my goal as a Bradley driver is just to hold down this main road, and then all I can do is hope that the rest of my teammates are able to watch the water side of the map. And, you know, if you're able to hold down the main road while your teammates hold down the water side of the map, then it should lead to an easy victory. But at this point, you know, I'm just trying to take out some of the enemies, and unfortunately my squad mate, who was in the tank with me, wasn't an engineer or couldn't repair, so I had to keep getting out and repairing us. And I'm not going to complain about the free points, but in general, you want to make sure that the driver can stay in the tank and, you know, maneuver the tank while the gunner gets out and repairs the tank. But if you noticed right there, I speed this part up because I didn't get any kills, but one thing I did right there was I made sure to take out all the trees and plants along the main road, just to try to make sure that the enemies wouldn't be able to sneak into the base through cover. And right there I just showed the power of the alt weapon spec. I was able to take out that vehicle very easily with the alt weapon spec. So you definitely want to use the alt weapon spec when you're driving this Bradley, just to help take out the enemy vehicles. And right here, they actually managed to arm one of the stations. I guess my team wasn't watching the water side of the map, so the enemies were able to get into our base. And right there, I switched views for a second, and I saw there was an enemy trying to be clever and hide by the Bradley. And that's one thing I like to do whenever, you know, I'm in an area with a lot of action. I'll randomly switch to the alt view, the ulterior or the exterior view of the Bradley, just to make sure that there are no enemies trying to sneak up on me, maybe, you know, plant some C4 or whatever. And at this point they managed to arm the other station. So what I wanted to do here was try to just take out some of the attackers very quickly before charging in and getting the station disarmed. And, you know, again, it would have been nice if my gunner jumped out while I remained in the driver's seat, but my gunner was pretty much intent on just sitting in the Bradley. I guess he was terrified of potentially losing his gunner seat, or maybe he was just scared of dying, I don't know. But anyway, I managed to get the station disarmed, and, you know, we're just trying to quickly drive back up to this main road to hold down the main road. I saw that there was a vehicle over here trying to sneak into our base, so I just quickly take it out with the alt weapon spec. And you know, at this point we're getting really close to winning, so I was just trying to push up a little more. They managed to get the station armed again, but I saw that they only had a couple of tickets left, so I figured it would be a better bet to just charge up and try to get a quick kill or two, rather than going back and trying to get the station disarmed. And my teammates are able to take out a couple enemies, and we end up getting the win. So, you know, it was a hard-fought victory. It wasn't an easy match, but I ended up going 43-7, which isn't too bad, and I get another ace pin. But more importantly, I was able to get that station disarmed at the last second, and we were able to get the win. Anyway, if you liked the video, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks a lot for watching, guys.